Hello my lovable lovelies and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to do a little bit of a get ready with me. I've got some new products that I wanted to try out with you guys. They're not like brand new or anything, but it's just some new stuff that I personally grabbed for myself like over the past probably few months now. I've got like kind of a YouTube bag that I have like just kind of sitting here of like new products that I buy, and I just put it in the bag and I'm like, oh, I'll do a video with it, and every now and then I pull out the bag and I pull some products from it and we do a get ready with me. So that's what we're doing today. So if you guys are interested in get ready with me's and first impressions and things like that, then stay tuned. This one will be a good one. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get started and jump right into it. In today's get ready with me, I don't have a new primer or anything to try, so I'm just going to continue using the Cover FX gripping primer. I just have a sample of it that I grabbed from Sephora. I like this primer a lot, like highly recommend this primer. I'm probably going to end up purchasing it. I love it so much just because it has that little bit of tackiness to it. You can actually feel like your foundation has something to hold on to. So it's not just like, am I just putting lotion on, or like what is the point in this? Like no, this, you can actually tell this has a point. I love that primer. Got my Dutches. Dutch Bros makes the world go round. So once again, I don't have a new eye primer or anything, so I'm just going to be using my Urban Decay Shadow Primer and just pop some of this on the lid just to give what I'm using something to hold on to. And pat that right in place. So what I have for eyes today, it's not a new eyeshadow palette, it's just a new eyeliner. I got this from Ulta probably like a month or so ago now. This is the Tarteist Remix Double Take Eyeliner. So it is a double-ended, double effect eyeliner. And I tried it out in store. They had like 4 different shades, I think. And this is the one that I settled on just because it was like the bronzy kind of one. So on one side, you've got like your black typical liquid liner. Pretty typical, just the Tarteist liquid liner. And then on the other side, you've got this sort of metallic-y kind of chromey shade, bronzy chrome. I don't know if you can see those two together, but that's kind of how it's meant to be worn. Like you do the eyeliner and then you do the bronze kind of around it. So we'll try that out today and see how that works out. I'm not really sure how much I'm gonna like it, but we'll experiment with it and try it. So let's just jump into it. So I guess I'll just go ahead and do the wing and then go in with the actual liner and then line around that and just see what it looks like. Oh my god. Okay, so I honestly was trying to make this a really thin kind of line and it just got really thick really fast, so I'm just gonna roll with it and go ahead and start on the other side. Okay, so we've got a bit of a wing. It's a little bit more dramatic than I was going for. I initially just wanted like just a basic kind of line and I was just going to go over it with this. But we've got a wing now, so let's just roll with it. I'm just going to pop into this other side, which is like the bronzy kind of side, and it is called Bronze Gel. That is the shade, so surprise, surprise. I'm just going to kind of draw around the wing and then bring it under the lower lash line and just kind of see what it looks like. I think I like this bronze color. I think I like it a lot actually. So as I started to draw with the bronze shade around the liner, it just kind of picked up the liner. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to draw it around the lid and around the lower lash line and just leave it like that. I think it looks better like that anyways, so we're just going to do that. Yeah, today is not really my day. I just thought that if I filmed and kind of got in the mood that it would make me feel better. And so far it's working pretty well. You guys always cheer me up, so I'm glad that I did this even though I wasn't really feeling like it. So we've got our eyeliner on. Let's just go ahead and jump into our foundation. So what we're going to be using for foundation today is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, which is nothing new. I've actually purchased this before. They have just recently expanded their shade range since I've had this. It's been a few years since I picked this up, but they expanded the shade range, and I feel like this one's actually going to work a lot better for me because I did have the shade light and it just ended up really yellow on me. Like, I loved how it wore, I loved the coverage, I loved everything about it, but the shade was just so wrong. So hopefully fair will be a lot better. I tried it in store and it seemed pretty good, and plus it was the day that they were giving away the brush with the purchase of the CC cream, and I was like, I want the CC cream anyways, I want the brush, might as well. So I went ahead and got them. So let's just try out these products and see how we like them. Okay, so it goes on exactly like I remember. Coverage is great, super smooth, love the way it feels. It's got a little bit of a weird smell to it, but then again, I think it has SPF in it. Yeah, SPF 50, so I'm not really surprised by the smell. Overall, yeah, still love the IT CC cream. It is absolutely amazing. And I love that they have new shades now because now it actually looks like it matches. Like, look at this. There's not like some weird line right there where I have to like try and blend it out super hard. Like, no, this looks pretty good. So yay, we like it. So since this is a CC kind of day, we're just going to skip concealer altogether. Don't really feel like messing with it. I don't really feel like we need it today. We've got a pretty good coverage going on, and I'm not really doing anything except for dropping by Target and just picking up a few things with my kids. So I'm not really worried about concealer. We're just gonna skip that part. I don't have a new, oh wait. So I do have a new setting powder. Okay, so this is the Huda Beauty baking powder in the shade Pound Cake. I've had this for a while, probably like since it first came out, and just I never really used it because it's mostly for baking and I don't bake at all, but you can set with it. So we're just gonna set everything with this powder today and see how we like using it just to set, and we'll just go from there. Like, if it's just a baking powder, then maybe I'll just give it away to somebody, but if it works pretty well for setting too, then we'll continue to use it for that. So it's very fragrant. And if you're familiar with the Huda Beauty foundation, then you know that it's got a little bit of fragrance to it. The powder does too. Smells exactly the same. So if you don't like that fragrance, I don't recommend the powder. But I don't mind the fragrance. I mean, I put the Coty's Airspun powder on my face and that shit's got like hella fragrance, so I feel like if you can stand that, then this would be just fine. So just going to set everything into place real quick. I say real quick, but it takes me a long ass time to set everything in place just with these dabbing motions. It takes forever. Can you guys hear Barney today? Today it's Barney on Universal Kids. You know, I didn't even know that they still played Barney. But yes, today my daughter Hyde is watching Barney. Like, I was just flipping through Hulu trying to find something for her to like just keep her entertained while I film a video real quick. And I was like, holy shit, Barney, they still play this? Like, I loved Barney as a kid. The purple dinosaur, my favorite. I loved it. And like, just the fact that they still play it, I was like, oh my gosh, like, she has to watch this. And they started singing like the opening song and I was like, oh, so nostalgia. It just brought it all back to me. I just loved Barney as a child. Who didn't though? Like, if you're a child of the 90s, How did you not love Barney? So I feel like that set everything down really nicely. Nice and smooth. Just really pretty. Filled in all the pores. There's no like weird clumping of it, like it didn't gather anywhere. It feels nice and smooth. So we're just gonna roll with it. Hopefully it holds up throughout the day. I feel like it clung a little bit to this little dry patch that I have right here on my chin. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Everyone at work was like, what dry patch? But I'm like, girl, if you take off my makeup, like there's a clear big red spot right there where my skin is trying to heal from something that I've done to it. I think I've just been using too much AHA. So I've cut back on that and just trying to use like an ultra repair serum and try and fix it. But there is a little dry patch right there. Yeah, but it feels like the powder did cling to it a little bit. But then again, it's a dry patch. Like powder's gonna cling to it. That's kind of what powder does. Hopefully when I spray my setting spray and melt everything in place, that'll just kind of like mesh it all together and it won't be so visible, at least to me anyways. Okay, so I don't have a new bronzer or anything. I don't have a new blush, so I'm just going to use my Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer, just bronze everything up, and then I will use my NARS Illuminating Powder in the shade Orgasm just to brighten everything up a bit. And then I've got a highlighter somewhere, my Amrezy highlighter. So I'll just pop these things on and then I'll be right back with you guys, okay? Okay, so we've got all of that jazz on. We've got most of the face finished. Now let's jump into our brows. So I know it looks a little weird to have everything on except for the brows. I look naked. So I have the new Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel, and this is in the shade Grind, I think. Yes, Grind. So this is like the dark brunette shade. So it's just pretty similar to like the Gimme Brow, whereas it's just like a brow kind of filler with a little bit of tint to it. So I want to try this out today and see how far I get with it. I have not tried it out at all, so this is totally new and exciting. So let's just see how this goes. A little much. Let's wipe some of that off. My God. So with that product, a little bit goes a long way, baby girl. Remember that, because I just kind of slept it on there and had to dab some of it off and swirl it out with the Anastasia spoolie and some more shit. So just remember, a little bit goes a long way, but it does look very good. I mean, look at this brow. Look at this sad brow. See what I'm talking about here, baby girls? Yeah, honey. We're gonna finish this brow, ain't we? Okay, so that went a little better. I wiped off all the excess product on the package before I swiped it through my brow, and that worked out a lot better, I feel like. Do I need longer brows? What do you guys think? They used to be like way down here, and I saw something on YouTube about like, if you have hooded eyes, it'll open up your eyes more if you shorten your eyebrows. So I shortened my eyebrows, and I feel like they're just so short now, but maybe that's just me. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, it looks so much better like this, and other times I'm like, okay, where's the rest of my brow? But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think about the short brows, if I should elongate them or what. I need someone else's opinion, please now and thank you. So that is the Kush Fiber Brow Gel in the shade Grind. So I like that one pretty well, actually. So that one gets an A+, I think. As long as it holds up throughout the day and doesn't like smear or start running or anything, we're good to go. So now, to highlight the brow, we have this new Anastasia, well, it's not new, it's new to me. I got it in my garage from Sephora. It is a Anastasia Highlighting Duo Pencil, and it is in the shade Camille and Sand. So let's pop this open and see what it looks like. Okay, so it's double-ended. Matte Camille and Sand Shimmer. So this side is Sand Shimmer. If you guys can see that. You can't even see it. Like, it's like nothing. Oh, well, you can see it a little bit right there. Tiny, tiny bit. So that's the shimmer shade, and this one is the matte shade, which you can't really see either one of them, which is pretty good, I guess, considering they're supposed to be brow highlighters. Like, you can kind of see that pinky shade. but not really. So let's just go ahead and highlight the brow with this since we don't have any eyeshadow on or anything. Let's just highlight the shit out of it and see how we like it. There, so we've got our brow highlighted the shit out of, which you can't really tell in my atrocious lighting. It's like a horrible, cloudy, crappy day. It's like a high of 45 or something out there. It's like freezing cold. They said it was supposed to snow and I'm like, no, God. So it's not cold enough to snow, thank God, but it still looks like crap out there, and that is why my lighting looks atrocious. So I'm sorry, you guys. Once again, the crappy days outside equal crappy lighting for me, so I'm sorry. Anyway, so we've got the Anastasia brow highlighter on. I like it pretty well. I can't say that I like it better than my Benefit Highbrow Glow. I think I like that one a little bit better, but that's just me. I'll keep using this one for a few more days and just see how it wears. Like, I might end up changing my mind, but we'll see. I mean, my Benefit Highbrow Glow is kind of like my tried and true like go-to, so I'll just test it out and see how I like it. So now jumping into something else that is new. These are new, actually. This one's fairly new. It came out during the summer, I think. It's called the BECCA Endless Summer Glow by Chrissy Teigen. I think it's Chrissy Teigen. It's Chrissy. I'm assuming Chrissy Teigen. And it is in the shade Malibu Soleil. Soleil, S-O-L-E-I-L. Soleil, I assume. So I have this, anyways. I got this in my Sephora gratis. Ooh, it's pretty. So that's a nice, pretty shade. Pinky, kind of mauve-y. So I figured I would try that out today, but also what I picked up from Ulta, I picked up 2 of these, and I've already used the other one in the shade Lavish, and this is one of the Dose of Colors lip liners that they've just released, and this is in the shade Nitty Gritty. So I don't know if this is going to actually go with this lip gloss. It might be too dark. It might be too dark. Let's try it. I'm gonna try it out and we'll see. So I'm just gonna slap some of this on and then we'll do a little bit of the gloss over it and we'll just see what it looks like, okay? Oh wow, that is perfect. That is perfect, beautiful, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Alright, you guys, so what do we think? That is it for like all of my new products, all of my like get ready with me first impressions type thing. So let me just go ahead and set this real quick with my, what do I want to use? Let's just use the Ofra Makeup Fixer, something I got in the mini staycation set that came with like the Pillow Talk highlighter and one of their liquid lipsticks. It was only like $15 during Christmas and I was like, yeah girl. So I snatched it up. Alright, so I don't have to go to work today. It's a CC cream kind of day. It's looking really crappy out there. I think I'm going to skip on the lashes today. Just let my eyes breathe a little bit and just go with the wing and hopefully that'll be enough drama. It probably won't be, but we're just gonna roll with it because I really don't feel like fucking with lashes today, to be quite honest. Sometimes I just don't feel like messing with it, and today's one of those days. So hopefully I look okay and you guys can appreciate that. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for my get ready with me first impressions type thing that I had going on today. I hope that you guys really like the look. It was pretty just simple and plain Jane, but normally I don't really do simple and plain Jane, so this was really different for me. It was surprising for me that I got it done this fast just because I didn't really do that many steps, so it's just like, wow, that was pretty easy. So this is something that I need to remember on like days that I'm running super late or I need to just get ready in a hurry or I just really don't want to mess with doing 100 gajillion steps. this is a good one to go to, so I'll probably be revisiting this video to see exactly what it is that I was doing, because I really liked how fast that I got all this done. So I hope that you guys liked the video. I really enjoy filming it. So if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you liked my vibe and you want to see even more of me, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me, and I'll be seeing a lot more of you in the future, okay? I love you guys. Peace out.